Do you want to know what's the best movie to watch as a student?
Then keep watching.
Hi.
Hi,
What's your name?
I'm Julia.
I'm Daria. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, it's nice to be here.
Yeah, I really like the environment we're in. I really like the lights. It's like the vintage feel it has, kind of.
Yeah, I love it. And from this perspective, this area looks much bigger than when you're sitting in the back of the room.
Yeah, for sure. You can like kind of hear our voices echoing as well. That sounds funny.
I kind of wish our voices were in IMAX in the 8 speakers at once.
That would be cool. That would be cool. Should we maybe start with a question?
Let's do it.
Big reveal.
Do you want to go first?
I shall go first. What is the craziest thing you've ever seen here?
It's hard to think craziest without thinking of student associations in Leiden. Because I think for me, it was quite crazy to see all these parties going around, the dress-ups, the carnivals, the kermis, people getting boxes and boxes of beers, being dressed up as some, I don't know, characters, or for gala in those fancy dresses and suits. To me, it always looks like something from the movie or from another world, but I love it. Totally.
In this movie theater specifically, I would say the absolute craziest thing I've seen is a giant lizard on screen. Obviously, it was from the Godzilla movie, but it wasn't real, sadly. Or I think we should be happy it wasn't real, actually. But yeah.
Would you take a date here?
Yeah, but not on a first date, because I think on a first date you want to talk with each other, get to know each other, and that's not really possible while you're watching a movie. But maybe later on, if you really like someone, I would take someone here to watch a movie, especially because it's a very pretty place to watch a movie.
Totally, I agree. I wouldn't go for the first date.
Yeah.
But overall, I like the program here. I like that there's usually also the English subtitles movies, so I can watch something special, or the old movies that they're showing, so it would actually be quite romantic and with a bar and everything.
I agree.
Very cute.
For sure.
Very cute place to go.
Okay.
Let's see.
Let's
there.
Have another question. What is already making your uni days unforgettable?
I think it's firstly the people that I meet.
Yeah.
And all the energy that is radiating from all these differences between us, and how we find the interests in doing something together and in talking to each other. All that creates the unforgettable experience of diving into the student life, into the international student life in my case. But also I just love how the city shows itself. Hard to forget when you go to other countries.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I have to agree on the part where it's the people you meet, because when I first started studying in Leiden, I didn't know anybody, and now I can't even go to the grocery store without seeing somebody I know.
Popcorn, sweet or salty?
I have a controversial opinion on this.
Should it?
Combination.
I wanted to say exactly the same.
Thank you. People always hate on the combination, but I think it's great because then you have like sweet and salty combined. I think it's nice. It's like savory, sweets. I think it's great, but people always think I'm crazy when I say that. What is the best movie to watch with other students from your program?
In my program, anthropologists can make an interesting thing out of any movie pretty much, because of the very open-minded nature. But I think if it would be the best match for us, I would go for some documentary about the indigenous community there, some complicated social story, some kind of conflict maybe, that we could discuss later together. And what about yours?
Yeah, well, I study archaeology, so I would probably have to go with the classic Indiana Jones, but not because it is such a wonderful, archaeologically accurate movie, but because there's so much wrong with it. And I think we would just laugh and point out the inaccuracies the movie has. Yeah, that would probably be my pick.
Is it the last one?
Last question.
The last question. Why did you choose to study in Leiden?
Oh, that's a good one. Well, the first reason was probably that I saw that the archaeology program in Leiden is very good. It's like a number 8 or 9 in the world, I believe. And I really wanted to study archaeology. Leiden then would be my first choice. And also because I didn't really know anybody here and I really wanted to start something up for myself, kind of from scratch. And that's what I did. And I've really been enjoying it for the past 2 years. So, yeah. What about you?
The choice was pretty blind in a way because I've never been here before I moved. But I chose it firstly because I liked the program by this introduction module that you do before enrolling. I actually enjoyed it. I think it's also that I saw a lot of pictures and videos from Leiden.
Yeah.
I was looking at how it looks and I loved it. I kind of thought it's very cozy and gezellig and
really gezellig. Yeah,
and it wasn't disappointing. It is very cozy.
That's nice. Yeah.
So yeah, we're done with questions.
Yeah.
So it was nice talking to you.
It was really nice talking to you. Maybe we should go catch a movie sometime.
Yeah, totally. See you later.
Bye-bye.